Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video we will take a look at how can we insert lookup column value and how can we insert the attachments to the list item. This is the part 2 of the previous video on how we can insert different fields types values into the list item using PnP PowerShell. So let's continue with that. Now we have issues tracker, and what do we want is we want a testing team to insert these issues with respect to a particular product. So what do we have here is the products list. We have 3 products and the issues needs to be entered with respect to the particular product. So what do we want to do is we want to add the product column, product field as a lookup type into the issues tracker, which will look up to the products list here. So let's go and add that. Add column. Let's go for lookup. Click next. Give the name product. Type is a lookup. Where we want to get the information from? We want to get the information from products and from the title field. Click save. And now we have a product lookup column. So now let's first understand how do we insert a value into the product lookup field. Now this is an example which we wrote in the last video. Now to insert the lookup field value, we need the ID of the list item from the parent list. Now first we need to get that ID. So let's go ahead and acquire the ID from that parent list. So we need to trigger the query first. So let's just call it as an items. We will say get PnP list item. Okay, then we will provide a list from where we want to query. So we want to query the products list. Then here we need to specify the query. So we will say query. Now here's the thing, we'll need to specify the query that starts with view, and let's also end with view. Need to be very careful with the letter casing. Then we will specify the query. So let's specify the query as well. So the query would be where. So we also need to close where as well. Then we will go with equals. Here we will also close equals. So what we want is we want to query where the field title equals to the name of that particular product. Then here we will say field ref name equals to title. This is the name of the field which we want to query. And here we will specify the value type equals to text, because title is a single line of text. Here we need to now pass on the value. So let's close this value, and that's our name of the product. Okay. Now after this query gets executed, we will get items, but we know that our product is only the one. So we will need to retrieve that one single item from these items. Okay. So in that case, we will say for each, let's go for item in this items, and let us get an ID. So let's declare a variable product ID equals to blank for now. And then let's get product ID equals to $item.id. Okay, so that's the ID of the product. In this case, we should get the ID that we just saw. Okay, so now what we need to do is we just need to use this product ID while adding the lookup field. So our lookup field is product, and let's just pass on this ID. Okay. Okay, so let's just make sure that we take all of this into the same line. This was more for the readability purpose. So let's make sure that all of this is in same line. Alright, we're good with that. And also let's just make sure that this ID is also in capital. Okay, let's go ahead and test this. Let's wait for the result. Okay, so the new issue is created. Let's go and check. Let's hit refresh. And we see this new issue has been created, and now we see it is successfully logged against this product. So we are successfully able to select the lookup field value that we want. Now let's say we would like to insert the images or the document as a list item attachment. So let's go and see how can we do that. So let's continue this example. Now we don't need this, we have added this, so let's comment this out for now. Okay, so this has been commented. Now first we would like to know which list item we want to work with so that we can attach the attachments into that. So let's get the ID of the list item. So for an example, we would like to attach the error screenshots into this issue. So let's bring the ID into this view. We are in the all items, edit current view. And let's also display the ID in the very first column. Okay, so we are talking about ID number 11. In this case, what we need to write is add PnP list item attachment. We will specify the list. And then we'll have to provide the identity. Identity is the number that we are looking at. So we'll provide 6 here in this case. And then we need to specify the path. And this path is where we would like the attachment to be added. So the path to the attachment. So I have already homepage error.png in the specific path. So we have provided this into the path switch. So let's go and execute this. Alright, now it has attached the file. So let's go and check. Okay, we provided the ID as 6. So we are talking about this issue. Let's click on this. And you can see homepage error.png is successfully attached. So I hope this simple example helped you to understand how can we insert a lookup column and how can we attach the files to an existing list item using PnP PowerShell. I thank you for watching the video.